guys, so welcome back to my channel. If you're new, what's up? I'm Cam. Today I'm going to be doing a video talking about some of your favorite TikTokers slash influencers and my experience. And if you didn't know, I went to VidCon this year. I had the opportunity to meet quite a few people, but there's a few things that I noticed while meeting these people and while talking to other people about these influencers, and I really wanted to bring that to light, and I really wanted to talk about it in a video because if you know me, I've done videos in the past talking about my experience with bigger creators, other experiences in my life, and I really like to talk about things that I feel like need to be talked about, and this is one of those things. So not only am I going to be sharing talking about who I met specifically, but also just TikTokers as a whole. So this video is mainly focused on like TikTokers, but I will be talking about, you know, some other things involving creators and stuff like that. The first thing that I'm going to start off with is talking about the people that I met. I had some pretty interesting experiences and I wanted to share them with you and talk about my thoughts. As you guys know, one of the people I met was Verena. She is not a TikToker, she's a YouTuber. I'll say she was so sweet and she actually had a conversation with me and I love her. So I have absolutely nothing bad to say about Verena. The next person I met was Peyton. He was kind of, I don't even know, we didn't even really talk, to be honest. Like, I know him from TikTok, but he has like 1 million followers on Instagram. I'm assuming a lot of them transferred over from his TikTok to his Instagram, and I believe that he got big on TikTok. I don't know him that well. I just recently started following him, you know, a few weeks ago, but I followed him because I thought he was cute. But my experience meeting him was actually really weird. So basically, he was just kind of running around and I saw him and I was like, oh, I know him or whatever. So me and a few of my friends were like, take pictures with him, and I was mainly the one who wanted to go take a picture with him. One of my friends went with me and she was standing there and I was like, I don't really know like what to say. Like, he was talking to a bunch of other girls that were just there. My friend started calling his name. She was like, Peyton, 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 and he was kind of ignoring her. He wasn't even like looking in our direction. And then finally he looked over and then she was like, she wants to take a picture with you, and I was like, and he was like, yeah, sure. And so like I stood by him and yeah, we didn't talk anything. I wish we would have had a conversation, but he was kind of just all over the place, running around, talking to his friends and a bunch of other, you know, little girls. Because I say little girls because a lot of these people who follow the TikTokers are younger. So if you don't know, I'm 16, but the age group that I would see around these people looked about 14, 15, 16, but a lot of them did look younger. After we took the picture, he accidentally stepped on my friend's shoe, and then she was like, oh my god, like you just stepped on my shoe or whatever. And then he looked at her, he's like, oh, I'm gonna do it again. And then he purposely stepped on her shoe, and I was kind of like, that's kind of weird. It was kind of like a rude thing to do, because when we walked away she was like, I'm kind of mad that he did that, like, because she was wearing all white shoes. And so when he stepped on it the first time, she was like, bro, he just stepped on my shoe and I'm trying to keep them white. And I was like, that's weird, you know, but it was an accident, so we kind of just like ignored it. But she brought it up to him and then he purposely did it again, and she was like, okay. He didn't really seem like he had enough time to talk. He just like ran off after that. The next person I met, I believe his name is Josh. I'll put the picture here. I didn't even know who he was, to be honest, but I just saw he was cute, so I was like, whatever, I'll take a picture with him. And so then I asked him for a picture and we took a picture, and then that was it. He didn't say anything else to me. That's literally all I have about that. The next person I met was someone that's really big on TikTok, and his name is Chase, but he goes by Little Huddy on TikTok. You guys probably know him if you're on that app. I knew of him, which is why I took a picture with him. I was with one of my other friends and we were in the like creator level, and so like, oh my god, like I know him and I know he's very popular, so I was like, you know, I'm just gonna take a picture of him because, you know, it's cool or whatever. So I kind of just like observed him from like for a little bit just to like see a good time to go up to him because he was with some friends. But actually one of the people he was with was someone that I knew. I know the guy that's hanging out with him, so I went up to the guy first and was like, oh hey, like what are you doing here, whatever. And then I asked Chase, I was like, hey, can I get a picture with you? And he was like sure, but he kind of was like off guard, like he wasn't like really paying attention. And so we took a few pictures. I said like thanks or whatever, and he was like, oh no problem. I don't know, he said something. And then he kind of just turned around and like walked away. Weird. I was kind of just like, cause me, I actually like wanted to have like a relationship with these people, like talk to them at least, at the most be friends or just like know of each other. But he kind of just like walked away, and so I was kind of like, I turned to my friend and I was like, all right, well they just left, so I guess whatever. So we left too. It wasn't like rude or anything, but I just find it really weird when they just walk away from you and they don't like talk to you. And he wasn't around any other fans either, so like I was the only person there other than his friends, so I feel like he could have talked to me, but you know, it's whatever. The next person I met, his name is Eric Montanez, I think. And when I remember, his name's Eric though. Put the picture here. I saw him and I was like, hey, I know him. So I went up to him, I was like, hey, can we take a picture? Well, actually, I told him my name first. Actually, no, we took a picture first. Then he also kind of just walked away. He actually seemed like a more reserved person. So for him, I didn't take it as like a rude thing. I kind of took it more of like, he was just kind of shy thing. That one didn't really bother me as much just because I kind of felt like he was a more reserved, shy person. And then the next person I met is actually my TikTok crush. His name is Ethan. I'll put the photo here. It's so cute. And I obviously know him from TikTok. All of these people are going to be from TikTok unless stated otherwise. Let's just leave it at that. I always thought he was cute. I followed him a few weeks ago and I was like, I hope he's going to VidCon. And I actually did see him walking around a few times after we took this photo. Like, I didn't go up to him other than this one time because I didn't want to be like annoying. But I went up to him and I asked him for a picture and he said sure. So we took a picture and I was like, thank you. And he was like, yeah. And I told him, I was like, by the way, I just want to say that you were so cute. And he was like, oh, thank you. And then I was like, you're welcome. And then it just kind of ended there. I was actually a little bit like disappointed. I kind of felt like he was going to be really nice. I don't know if I caught him at a bad time because I know that he was going, like some drama happened with this girl. Maybe he was in a bad mood about that. I don't know. He didn't really say anything else to me other than that. And I don't know, it might seem kind of weird to you guys, like you might be thinking like, well, why would they even talk to you, like you're a fan? And it's just, as the creator myself, obviously I'm not on like their like level, but like I just want like friendships, you know what I mean? So I'm looking to have friends with the similar interest as me. So like in my head I'm like, I want to be friends with these people, but you know, they don't think of me. They're like, who is this girl? Like, she's not on our level, like, whatever. So, I don't know. I was kind of disappointed. I felt like he was going to be a more friendly person, more talkative, but he was pretty, like, high and by. So, I was kind of like, that sucks. Next person I met is a YouTuber. You guys probably know her. Her name is Jade Darmawangsa. She's so cool, and she makes good videos. This is our pictures, and she was so nice. And as soon as I approached her, she was like me and my friend were literally like talking about you, like we think that you're so pretty, like whatever. I was like, oh my god, thank you so much. And they were like complimenting me, like kind of fangirling over me, sis. And I was like, I don't even know what to say. I was just like speechless because I was like, dude, I literally like, I told her, I was like, I watch her YouTube. And she was so nice to me, like she was actually having a conversation with me. And we took like multiple pictures. And I gave her one of my cards, and she even DM'd me and reposted our picture to her story. So Jade was very nice. I had a great experience with her, and I have nothing bad to say. So thanks, Jade, for being nice and cool. We have Amber Scholl. Here's our picture. I actually ran into her on the way to YouTube on stage. I saw her, I was like, wait, I think I know her. Because one of my friends, Brooke, she's like obsessed with Amber Scholl, and I was like, I have to go get a picture with her for my friend. So I did it, and she was super nice. She was super like lively, like she is in her videos. We said like a few things to each other, and then we took a picture, and then we left, but she was really nice. It wasn't like weird or anything. The next TikToker that I met is Isaiah. Here's our picture here. And he was also really nice. He said I was looking cute or whatever, and we said a few things, like he said that to me, and we said hi. I told him what my name is, took a picture, and then we said bye to each other, and that's basically it. But he wasn't like rude or anything, like he was really nice. And the next person I met is Ona. You probably know who she is. Again, she's like one of the bigger TikTokers. We also had kind of just a short run-in. I saw her and I was like, whatever, why not? So I took a picture with her. She wasn't really nice or rude. Like she was like nice, like I guess she was pretty quiet, to be honest. Way different in person than what I had pictured. And I told her I liked her outfit, and she was like, oh, thank you, whatever. But yeah, it was just not much talking involved. It was very short. Then the next person I met, his name is Christian. I actually did not know who he was. I just thought he was like adorable. So I took a picture with him, but he was really nice, and it was very short again. I think that is all the people I took pictures with that I met. I saw tons of more TikTokers. Like, you wouldn't even believe, they were just like walking around everywhere. Some of them were making TikToks there. Like, I saw so many of them. But I also like met people who knew them, or had friends that were friends with them, or that were friends with them, and I just like learned some interesting things about them. So this part of the video is basically where I'm going to be sharing my thoughts on the whole TikTok fame thing. Based off my experience, a lot of them weren't very like willing to have actual conversations. A lot of them kind of had that too good for you attitude. Not only based off my experience is that the case. Like, I was watching some VidCon vlogs, and I watched this one of this guy who actually went into the TikToker party. He got in there, and there was this one girl just like yelling at them, basically saying that they're not like famous enough to be here, like they need to go. Like, she was going off, and I was like, I didn't even know who this girl was in the video, and I was like, girl, that's just like really rude. Like, just because you don't know these people doesn't mean that they shouldn't be allowed in. Why do you even have to say anything to them? Like, that's just ridiculous. But anyways, I'm not gonna really be talking about like that. Notice that these TikTokers were kind of, some of them were acting like they're like celebrities. And like, I get it, you have a lot of followers on TikTok. Like, I understand that, but literally, it's TikTok. Like, I do it too. I'm not like big on there or anything, but literally it's just an app where you make like funny videos with your friends, like, or like cute little videos, whatever. Like, that's literally all it is. It doesn't take much skill or much talent. And a lot of people who are on there that do get big, known for being like attractive. Like, if you're not attractive, you have to be like really funny or something to make it on there. And that's just true. That's just how it is. Because I follow people on there just because I think they're attractive. If they make trash videos, I don't follow them. But like, if they're like decent, or if they make like good videos, then I follow them because I'm like, hey, they're cute, and then I check them out, and then I follow them if I like it. That's just the facts. That's just what people do. A lot of people on that app are younger and are like kids or like young teens. Of course, there are people my age on there, and there's, you know, older people on there too, but for the majority it's just like young girls mostly. The thing is, like I was saying, it doesn't take much to be a famous TikToker. A lot of these people got famous on accident. Not a lot of them got famous with the intention of building off of that. For me, I started TikTok to kind of just get more exposure and because it was fun. But like, if I ever got big on TikTok, I would know how to build off of that, or that I would know that I want to not just be a TikToker. Because think about it, you're just a TikToker. Like, what else do you really do? These people aren't really getting to know you. These people just think that you're like attractive and that's it, and they just enjoy your videos on there. But like, I feel like if you really want to be known for something, it should be more than that, unless you're just like most of these kids and just want to have, you know, some clout and that's all you want to be known for. But for me, it's different. Like, I do other things like modeling, YouTube, singing, and I want these things to go hand in hand, not just be a TikToker, because that's not what I want to be like known for. I just use it as another platform to grow off of, and then to bring that audience to my other social medias to actually grow a brand and add value, and not just be a little TikToker that has some clout. Like, that's not gonna last you very long. In business terms, that's not the way to go. But a lot of these creators on there, they never had the intention to get big, or they don't know like the business side, or they don't have any other talents besides that whole like the whole talent and business part that like I wanted to talk about. I also wanted to talk about how a lot of these TikTokers have a really big ego, and they think that they're like celebrities just because they're big off TikTok. Like, look, I get it, you have a lot of followers on there, and that's fine, that's cool. Like, if I had a lot of followers on there, that would be really cool too. You're just a TikToker. Like, you're not anything else than that. Some of them, don't get me wrong, some of them might be doing other things. This isn't going for every single one of them, but this is just based off what I've seen. And for the majority of them, they just are really thinking in their head like, I'm better than everyone else. I'm so, you know, I'm so special, like I'm famous, this and that. Because a lot of them were acting like celebrities at VidCon. Some of them were just like walking around or talking with their friends, you know, chilling. And that's like cool. Obviously people are going to want to take pictures with them or whatever, but I feel like some of them were like holding their hands, like running around, or like acting like they're just, oh my gosh, they're so like celebrity status. And I'm just like, dude, you're literally from TikTok. Like, what else do you do? Probably nothing. There's a difference between people who have like passions versus no passions. Like, these TikTokers, a lot of them just, like I said, they just do it for clout, and they're not passionate about anything else. But let's just use me as an example. I have a lot of passions, like creating content on YouTube and Instagram and modeling, and I love singing, and I want to make music and all of these different things. I also love dancing. I just don't like put it out there because it's not like the most important thing, I guess. Like, there's other things I want to put out there more. I have all these other passions, and I want to inspire people and help people and all of that. But these people, like I said, most of them get famous on accident, so in their head they're just like, ha, this is fun, like give me some clout or whatever. They're not passionate about anything else, and this is where their big ego comes from. My experience with Verena was different than my experience with like Peyton or Chase or any of the other TikTokers. Like, Verena actually had a convo with me. A conversation with me. She actually like seemed interested in like, you know, just communicating with me, being kind. Think about it. She has a YouTube channel and a fan base. That's also a difference, a solid fan base versus just followers and fans. She loves makeup and fashion and creating. And these people, they just like creating TikToks. Again, I don't want it to come across as though I'm saying every single one of them is like this, but this is just something that I've noticed. I haven't seen them doing anything else, and they don't seem to have something they're very passionate about, or even a message. But like YouTubers and stuff, they usually have a message or a reason behind doing what they're doing. But these people just do it for fun and for clout. And that's the difference. And some YouTubers and other creators on other platforms, yeah, they do have big egos too. I'm not saying it's just TikTokers, but I just noticed a big difference. The two, like, it's crazy. Like, these TikTokers, they all just kind of like blew me off, didn't want to talk to me or like engage in conversation, didn't want to do any of that kind of stuff. But then the YouTubers that I met, they are more willing to do those things, and they're more like, they're just kind, because they have like, it's the word to describe, but in my mind, like, it makes total sense, like, why their ego is just so big. They're literally just normal people. Like, I mean, of course, so are the YouTubers and celebrities. Like, they're all normal people, but like, they're people with passions, and, you know, people that inspire other people. Like, what are the TikTokers really doing to add value to your life besides entertain you. I'm not hating on TikTok either, because I do it and it's fun and it is cool when you gain followers on there, but it's just like, in the grand scheme of things, it's not something that you should think that you're famous for, because what really are you doing besides, you know, some content on there? And there are funny videos, like I laugh so much from TikTok videos, and that is a form of entertainment. But I just feel like if you really want to build a solid fan base, if you really want to inspire people, do other things with your content, you have to branch out or already been started on other things. And I don't know if that's just how I feel personally, like that's what I want to do, but I feel like it is a better, you don't just want to be known for TikTok, like that's what you have to do. And I feel like I'm starting to just ramble all over the place, and I really hope this is making sense. They're not celebrities. A lot of them do things that you do, like they're just teenagers, normal teenagers. They do normal teenage things. They don't do anything celebrity-like, most of them. They're not above you. They're just teens that have some clout. It's honestly really sad, like, that's the truth, but that's just what I've picked up on. I'm gonna make a separate video talking about where I want to take my career and things like that, because that's another thing that I realized. And I did mention some of my points in this video that do go along with that, but I want to go deeper into it. And VidCon is kind of like a life-changing thing, like not like, oh, your whole life just turns around, blah blah, but it really does do some things for you if you're a creator or an aspiring creator. I don't know, I feel like I tried my best to make sense. These TikTokers should humble themselves more, really realize why they have these followers and what they're doing, and the fact that they're just TikTokers and they're not above anyone else. Just because some people want to take pictures with you, it's not gonna make you any more than just a TikToker. My VidCon was amazing, and this is not me complaining at all, and I'm glad that it was cool meeting all these people, and I just really wish that they would have been more willing to communicate. Because I was wearing a creator pass. I know that some people just get the creator pass and not being a creator, but I feel like I wish bigger creators and influencers would really be more willing to make relationships with smaller creators. I'm just trying to make more friends that like to do the same things I like to do. Not all of us are just gonna want their clout. I genuinely would love to have a relationship with these people. Not if they're gonna be a-holes to me and everyone else. You never know who you're talking to. You could be talking to the next Ariana Grande, the next Beyonce, the next big movie director, the next big actress, big singer. You just never know. You should be nice to everyone unless they're being rude to you, and even then you might want to just be nice to them. You never know if they're just gonna pass you up one day. What if one day I get bigger than all of them, and then they're gonna be like, oh yeah, I met her at VidCon, and then I'm gonna be like, yeah, and you didn't even talk to me and you were rude to me. It's just stupid. It's just dumb. I have creator friends of all sizes. I know a lot more smaller creators, obviously, but now I've met decently big creators. I've met YouTubers. I'm friends with a few influencers. Another person I met there was Jesse Underhill, and he followed me on Instagram. He liked one of my recent pictures and he DM'd me, and he was talking to his fans. At least he's doing that, you know what I mean? Anyways, this video is getting so long. Oh my god, it's literally gonna be so long. So hopefully you're still watching, and if you're not, then you're not gonna see this. This is not to offend any creators whatsoever. It's literally just my thoughts and my opinions. Let me know your thoughts down below. I'm not trying to bash anyone, so this is just my experience, my thoughts. Thank you guys so much for watching if you got this far. And I also wanted to let you guys know I have this new thing. It's called Scale About. I just made a profile on there. Basically, for a very cheap price. I'm keeping it really cheap until if a lot of people start using it. But you can, for an affordable price, get a personal message from me, a tutorial, a personalized tutorial. Everything on there is personalized. You can check it out. The link will be in my description. I'd really appreciate it if you checked it out and even used it, or let your friends know about it if they watch me, because it would really financially help me out, and I'd really love to make personalized videos for you guys. So please check that out. And you can also follow me on all my social medias in the description below, and make sure to subscribe to my channel, enjoying the butterflies. But yeah, okay, thank you guys so much for watching. I love you guys so much, and I'll talk to you in my next video. Bye guys.